The film opens on HairCo, a sprawling hair care empire run by a man named Wallace Eastman. His company Chopper roars over the treetops, chasing down Dr. Harrison, a brilliant researcher who has apparently discovered something Eastman desperately wants. We don't get the full picture yet, just the chase, the tension, the sense that whatever Harrison knows is dangerous enough to be hunted for. Cornered at the edge of a cliff, Harrison doesn't surrender. He leaps into the river below and vanishes beneath the water, leaving Eastman staring down at nothing but ripples. That single jump is the hinge the entire story swings on. A man erased himself to protect his secret and, as we'll soon learn, to protect his family. We jump forward over a decade to Portland, Oregon, where a 13-year-old boy named Adam Harrison is just trying to survive middle school. Adam is quiet, a little awkward, and an easy target. 3 bullies, Tony, Dale, and Garcia, corner him at school and stuff bubblegum into his hair, forcing his mom, Shelley, to cut it out that night. It should be a minor embarrassment. Instead, it becomes the first crack in the mystery of who Adam really is, because by the next morning, his hair has grown back, thick, wild, and completely unnatural for one night's regrowth. It isn't the only strange thing happening to him. His shoes keep splitting because his feet won't stop growing. His hearing has become so sharp he can pick up conversations from rooms away. Adam brushes it off as just one more thing that makes him weird. One more reason the other kids keep their distance. The only person who treats him with any kindness is a classmate named Emma, who clearly likes him, though Adam, wrapped up in his own insecurity, barely notices. At home, his mom Shelley has raised him alone his whole life, always deflecting whenever Adam brings up his father. As far as Adam knows, his dad died before he was old enough to remember him. That story is about to fall apart completely. While rummaging through the house, Adam stumbles onto something his mother never meant for him to find. A hidden stash of letters, written back and forth between Shelley and a man who was very clearly not dead. The handwriting, the return address, the tone of every page, it's obvious these letters are recent, and they're from his father. Adam confronts his mother immediately, and the fight that follows is raw. He accuses her of lying to him for his entire life, of letting him believe he was fatherless when the man was out there the whole time writing to her in secret. Shelley tries to explain, but Adam isn't in a place to listen. Furious and hurt, he storms out of the house that night with nothing but the address from the letters and a determination to find the truth himself. He hitchhikes out toward the return address, a lonely mailbox sitting at the edge of a mountain road, with nothing around it but dense, endless forest. Whoever his father has become, he's chosen to disappear into the wilderness. And now Adam is walking straight into it after him. Night falls fast in the woods, and Adam quickly realizes he has no idea what he's doing out here. Wandering blind through the trees, he stumbles into a hidden trap and goes tumbling down a slope, landing hard near a forest road right as a truck comes barreling around the bend. For a moment, it looks like the search for his father is about to end before it even begins. Then, out of nowhere, a massive, hair-covered figure yanks Adam out of harm's way just before the truck reaches him. The driver, a trucker named Fat Dan, catches a glimpse of the rescue and snaps a photo on his phone, a photo that, because he's out of cell signal, he won't be able to send anywhere until he reaches a gas station. It's a small detail, but it's a ticking clock the movie is quietly setting for later. Adam wakes up safe, and standing over him is the creature that just saved his life, enormous, covered head to toe in hair, easily the size of 2 grown men. It's Bigfoot. And when the creature speaks, Adam's entire world turns upside down, because underneath all that hair is the voice, and the identity, of the father he thought had died years ago. Adam, understandably, doesn't believe a word of it at first. This towering, hairy figure claiming to be Dr. Harrison sounds absurd. But the more his father talks about Shelley, about Adam's childhood, about details only a parent would know, the harder it becomes to deny. Slowly, painfully, Adam accepts the truth. His father is alive, and his father is Bigfoot. Bigfoot explains what actually happened all those years ago. He wasn't always like this. He was a human scientist studying hair growth and genetics, and in the course of his research he discovered he carried a rare mutation linked to Neanderthal DNA, a mutation that, once triggered, transformed him. When HairCo found out what he'd uncovered, Eastman stole his research and ransacked his home to bury the evidence. Rather than put Shelley and Adam in danger by staying, Harrison chose to disappear into the forest and become the legend everyone would eventually just call Bigfoot. As father and son spend time together, Adam starts noticing changes in himself too, changes that go far beyond regrowing hair. He can run at incredible speed, completely barefoot, without so much as a scratch. His senses sharpen even further. He can somehow understand the animals of the forest, several of whom turn out to be his father's closest friends: Wilbur, a good-natured Kodiak bear; Weecha and Trapper, a bickering raccoon couple; Tina, a quick-witted red squirrel; and Steve, a woodpecker who's a little too fond of using Wilbur as target practice. For the first time in his life, Adam isn't the outcast. He's found a place and a family where he actually belongs. The warning doesn't come fast enough. Adam is caught out in the open and used as bait. Eastman's men know that if they have the son, the father will come running. It works exactly as planned. Bigfoot walks straight into the trap trying to protect Adam, and both of them are taken back to HairCo's facility. Inside HairCo's labs, Eastman and his elderly scientist, Dr. Billingsley, get to work almost immediately, extracting samples from Bigfoot to study the very mutation Harrison spent years trying to protect. In a chilling little demonstration of exactly what Eastman is after, they test a hair sample on Billingsley's own lab intern, and within moments, the poor kid sprouts hair across his entire body. It's proof the formula works, and it's proof of exactly how far Eastman is willing to go to weaponize it. Back in the forest, word spreads fast among Bigfoot's animal friends. Wilbur, Weecha, Trapper, Tina, and Steve regroup, and Adam, now far more capable than the scared kid who wandered into these woods days earlier, leads the charge to get his father out. The rescue mission that follows is equal parts clever and chaotic. Adam and the animals sneak into the heavily guarded HairCo facility, using every trick they've got. At one point, Tina the squirrel freezes completely still, posing as a stuffed toy on a shelf to avoid detection by patrolling guards. Piece by piece, they make their way deeper into the building until Adam finally reaches the lab where his father is being held. But Bigfoot, restrained and exhausted, refuses to cooperate with Eastman no matter what pressure is applied. Before Adam can figure out how to free him, Eastman himself shows up and tries to physically drag Adam out of the building. In the scramble, Adam manages to trigger the facility's fire alarm, and the entire building erupts into chaos. Guards scrambling, alarms blaring, doors unlocking in the confusion. Adam uses the moment to get back to his father and finally convince him to fight his way out rather than keep protecting everyone by staying quiet. As they make their escape, they release a cloud of toxic fumes inside the facility, a detail that's about to matter a lot more very soon. While all of this unfolds at HairCo, Eastman's guards are still watching the Harrison house, keeping Shelley under surveillance. That's when they notice something impossible. Adam's cut-off hair, sitting in the trash, is regrowing on its own. It's the final confirmation Eastman needed. Adam doesn't just have a Bigfoot for a father. He's inheriting the mutation himself. The guards call it in immediately. Shelley, realizing exactly what this means for her son, doesn't wait around. She manages to subdue one of the guards outright, but the second one overpowers her and drags her away before she can escape. Outside the HairCo facility, Eastman finally corners Bigfoot and Adam together, with Shelley held captive as leverage. And here's where Eastman shows his true colors. He doesn't actually care about Bigfoot anymore. He's realized Adam is young, adaptable, and far more valuable to experiment on long term. Eastman declares he only wants Adam now, and in one brutal move, throws Bigfoot off the facility's bridge to get him out of the way. Adam is out of options, out of time, and watching his father fall. In the scramble, he finds a flare gun left behind from earlier in the break-in, and without hesitation, fires it straight at the HairCo building. The flare ignites the toxic fumes still lingering in the air from the escape, and the entire facility goes up. HairCo's headquarters destroyed in one explosive instant, with Eastman's operation collapsing along with it. In the aftermath, Adam races to find his father and discovers him lying unconscious. Panic turns to focus as Adam remembers the abilities he inherited and uses his newfound healing power to bring Bigfoot back. His father stirs, alive, and finally, after 12 years of hiding, declares that he's done running from who he is. Eastman, still scrambling amid the wreckage, doesn't get far. Shelley, breaking free and stepping in as the fierce protector she's been the whole movie, tranquilizes him herself, ending the chase for good. With HairCo destroyed and Eastman finally facing consequences for his crimes, a magazine cover later confirms he's been arrested. Bigfoot returns home, and this time, he doesn't come back alone. Wilbur, Weecha, Trapper, Tina, and Steve all move in with the family, turning the Harrison household into something a lot louder, and a lot more full of life than it's ever been. On his way to school, Adam runs into his old bullies one more time. They try the same routine, expecting the same scared kid from the beginning of the movie. Instead, Adam calmly tells them he's done, he's had enough, and he's asking, politely, to be left alone. When they refuse to back off, his animal friends step in, dismantling the bullies' bikes and sending them crashing, scaring them off for good. Adam waves off his animal companions just as Emma walks up, having witnessed the entire scene. She asks him what on earth just happened, and instead of shrinking away like he always used to, Adam starts explaining everything. He kicks off his broken shoes, tosses them up onto the power lines, and walks the rest of the way barefoot, finally comfortable being exactly who he is. And that's the full story of Son of the Bigfoot, a kid who spent his whole life feeling like he didn't fit in, only to find out the thing that made him different was the thing that made him extraordinary. If you enjoyed this recap, smash the like button, subscribe for more full movie breakdowns, and drop a comment telling me which film you want covered next. See you in the next one.